Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kath, one more time.
Last week's video, we talked about Robert quite a bit because he was quite the personality.
Absolutely.
And I was going to ask you, well, actually, Mom suggested I ask you this. What was it like the first time you negotiated with Robert over being paid commission?
Oh, that was an easy conversation.
Was that an easy conversation?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Oh,
I can't
well.
imagine any conversation being particularly easy about money with Robert, to be honest.
Really what it is that anybody, if you can get somebody to work on commission, then basically what they're doing is they're working on their production.
Yeah,
Right? So if it's always a production-based situation, right, then if you have a person work on 25% of the gross profit, right, then they'll always be a profitable person as long as they're selling enough.
exactly.
Right, so that's the way that you actually pay the person actually the least for the results. And if they're a good salesperson, that person will make the most for their efforts.
So prior to you being paid on commission, this is a personal question, but what did Robert pay you?
Maximum, I went on commission when I was 15 years old.
Yeah, that's what Mom was saying. You were very young.
So I was paid $1.75 before I went on commission, an hour.
Okay, well, I think that in today's dollar would be below minimum wage, even in today's dollars.
No,
No?
no.
Because it would have been
Gasoline.
70, 80, 70-ish.
But if gasoline was 45 cents a gallon.
True,
Right?
yeah.
So anyway, it was better. I mean, you could still buy a chocolate bar for a dime.
Yeah, and did Robert really jump on the idea of you being paid commission? And was he still happy when he cut the first check?
Yeah, he's always happy cutting checks, right? It didn't bother him at all. He believed in paying people what they were worth, right?
Oh,
If you were
good.
on commission, you were being paid for what they were worth. Right?
That's true.
Yeah, and you had to do some things for free, of course.
Of course.
Then that just paid you later on in dividends and more sales. So.
Exactly.
Anyway, talk to you soon.